Okay, back to the absolute advantage work. Absolute advantage theory. Just now it just stopped in the middle of the way. It's a system error. Never mind. We proceed with this one. Okay. Again, we have a look again. Don't forget. Please remember just now the assumption. We have full script here. Okay. Now, hopefully you still remember. To produce 1 ton cocoa, Ghana need to have 10 resources. Okay. And then production without trade. Okay. Okay, production without trade. How many tons they have? Okay, still remember altogether they just have 200 resources. So if 1 ton already 10, this means 10 resources already 100 resources. Sorry, 10 ton already 100 resources. Now rice is 20. So 5 times 20, 100. 100 plus 100, 200 altogether. So with 10 ton of cocoa and 5 ton of rice, Ghana already finished. There are 200 resources. Okay, so due to South Korea, 2.5 and 5. For all together, the maximum production is 12.5 for cocoa. Okay, and for rice is about 15, 5 plus 15 ton altogether. Now, after a while, Ghana Prime Minister and South Korea Prime Minister, they meet together and they are thinking how to make it more efficient. Okay, now we take assumptions that Ghana Prime Minister and South Korea Prime Minister meet somewhere in Alostar. Okay, maybe near to Pekan Rabu. So while they are drinking cendol pulut, and they are discussing. Now the Prime Minister of Ghana says, okay, how about if I just produce cocoa? Here I'm better in producing cocoa. I just need 10 resources. Why you need 40 resources? The Prime Minister of Ghana said. Okay, and then the Prime Minister of South Korea said, yes, ma'am, I agree. Okay, if you produce cocoa, now I want to produce rice. The both countries decided to produce in the specialized area. So as after the specialization, we have a look here. Uh, Now Ghana concentrate in cocoa and South Korea concentrate in rice. Okay, now after a while they look back. Okay, now we have trade and they are discussing the amount. So what are the amount? And Ghana says, okay, never mind. Take 6 is okay. Okay, I sell you 6 ton of cocoa and you sell to me 6 ton of rice. Okay, and that what it says. They agree because why? Because 6 of rice actually previously they just got 5. They just were able to produce 5. So 6 is good enough for them. So for cocoa, South Korea just be able to produce 2.5. Why? With trading 6 is more 4.5. Sorry, 3.5. Okay, 3.5. So Ghana produced 20 and traded 6. Now left 14. 14. Okay, because he sold 6. They sold 6 ton of cocoa. So do to South Korea. Produce 20, now sell 6. Now the remaining only 14 rice. So 14, 14, 6, 6 equivalent. So now if you take a look, altogether, Ghana gain more for what we call that extra 4 ton, 4 ton, and of cocoa and rice for 1 ton. Okay, while Korea 3.5 and 4.0 altogether. So basically, after trade, we see here if they specialize, they concentrated just in one product. Total production will increase 2020 previously 12 and 15. So altogether, we see here 20 total and 12. How many? 7.5. Okay, the increase in cocoa production is 7.5, while in rice is 5 ton. So 5 ton, sorry, 7.5 plus 5 equivalent 12.5 ton increase for both products. That's why the Adam Smith proposed this theory. Okay, now we have done about the absolute advantage. We move to the what we call that comparative advantage. David Ricardo. So compare. When talking about compare, so we will look back which one is better. Okay, so basically the Ricardo's theory says countries should specialize in the production of those goods they produce most efficiently and buy goods that they produce less efficiently. So in comparative advantage, basically one country are better than the other country in both products. So if you look back here in absolute advantage, Ghana is better in cocoa and South Korea is good in rice. However, for comparative advantage, Ghana is better for both products. So we take a look here. Okay, here. How does theory of comparative advantage work? See here. Ghana is more efficient in the production of both cocoa and rice, as I mentioned to you before. Okay, in Ghana, it takes 10 resources. Please remember this figure: 10 resources to produce 1 ton of cocoa, and 13 one third. I don't know, one third equivalent to what? Later we take a look how many. One third is 0.33. Yeah. So 13.33 resources to produce 1 ton of rice. Now Ghana is much better than South Korea in 2 products. Absolute advantage. In absolute advantage, if you are good in that production, so you produce that good. But how about you are good in both? So how to do? So still the resources still 200. Okay, produce and we call that South Korea take 40 resources. I think the summary is here. Okay, summary is still here. The ability to produce, see, cocoa. Ghana just need 10 men to produce 10 resources or 10 men to produce 1 ton of cocoa. Why South Korea 40? And this one, Ghana just need 13 men, 13.3 men. I don't know, 13.3 resources cannot be 13.3 men. Okay, half man cannot be that way. All right, so South Korea we have 20 rice. So basically both products, okay, both products should belong to Ghana. It means Ghana good in producing both products, and then production and consumption without trade. Okay, assumes that. So 10 times 10 is 100 resources already. 7.5 times 13.33 is equivalent to 100. So altogether 200 resources. While this one 4 times is 100, 5 100, 200. So both 200. So now without trade 10.75, South Korea 2.55. So now again, after a while, after 5 years span, they keep producing. Now suddenly Ghana and South Korea, okay, prime minister meeting again. Okay, they meet again somewhere in Changlun, maybe near to KFC. Yeah, while they are eating KFC, those Ghana president says, "Oh, now we are much better than you," said to the Korea president. That why they are eating the drumstick in KFC. Example only. Don't think like that. Just example. Now, 15. And Ghana say, "We are better than you. We can produce 15 ton of cocoa. Okay, sorry, 10 ton of cocoa and 7.5 rice. Wow, you just be able to produce 2.5 of cocoa, 5.5 ton of rice using 200 resources. We use 200 resources, we can have more. Total we have 17.5. You just 7.5, extra 10 ton. So how?" And then South Korea president is quite clever, prime minister. How about we do like this? Production with specialization and specialized. Okay, since you are better, still comparing rice, cocoa and rice, you are much better in rice. You are more efficient in cocoa. Okay, compared to rice, you are more efficient in cocoa. So how about you just concentrate in producing cocoa? Okay, and I concentrate in producing rice. Okay, got it. Why are we not using 20?